What's going on, Blues? Welcome back to Life as an Evertonian. This is our match reaction to the 1-1 draw, the disappointing result tonight. I feel like I'm using these words again. Shocking result. Too slow. Again, Everton too slow for me, especially when it's going into the wide areas. Listen, we found ourselves 1-0 up, and we couldn't get that second. We've hit the post. I weren't happy with the team sheet, the starting lineup. I'm not happy with League One McNeil on that right wing. I'm just not. Awful touch, too slow. Balls into the box, not good really. Obviously the goal, snapshot from Timmy Aburam, Michael Keane, striker's instinct type of finish. Again, we found ourselves 1-0 up. Jake O'Brien again at right back. I guess with everything what's happened tonight in terms of Michael Keane getting sent off, straight red for pulling the lad's hair, absolutely bonkers. The letter of the law, you can't do that now, but the game's gone. But you can't do it. So obviously I was frustrated when you don't know what's happened. You see it back on the screen, and he's pulled his hair. It's just stupid, really stupid from Michael Keane. Jack Grealish as well to get a book in and then applaud the referee and get another red. You know, he's going to miss the Sunderland game. Michael Keane's going to be suspended for 3. So at least David Moyes is going to be forced on Saturday to play a right back at right back. I thought Moyes tonight were really, I don't know, he didn't get his line up right again for me. Obviously he's gone with Harrison Armstrong, but his substitutions were non-existent. Too slow with making substitutions. There were elements of the game through Harrison Armstrong where it felt like we had like the levels of Keenan Dewsbury all back. Harrison Armstrong was giving us that, trying to form triangles and giving goals and, you know, striving and driving with the ball. Timmy Aburam were doing that as well. There were a lot of energy in the first half. Jimmy Garner good on the ball. Just the final delivery, the final ball just wasn't there from Tim. You know, he had a couple of options, a couple of chances to make that killer pass, but it just didn't happen. I thought Tierney Barry in the second half looked really tired and leggy, didn't offer anything. McNeil really leggy. How he was still on the pitch, I just can't fathom. You know, knowing that we've got Tyler Diblin there on the bench, he's not come on. Merlin Rose come on really late. And we're lucky to come away from the Hill Dickinson Stadium tonight, Blues, with a point. A woeful point in my opinion. Tonight should have been 3 points. We've dropped 2 points. And you know, Wolves are fighting for their lives and they'll be happy to come away with a point. But you know, I don't know. I am a bit frustrated at the minute with Moyes. I know we're limited, but when I'm saying limited in terms of players, we're even more so now. But it's just his decisions. I don't know. They're too negative at the minute. You know, we're not expressing ourselves, Blues. We're not, and obviously it highlights, doesn't it, when we've got Keenan Dewsbury all fit and Idrissa Gana Gueye and Iliman Ndiaye. He doesn't like to make changes. And now we're limited with the players what we've got, and he's still not made those changes tonight in his in-game management. So yeah, a massive strike against Moyes tonight again for me. Just feeling frustrated with that performance tonight. Points dropped. We go into the FA Cup on Saturday against Sunderland. Obviously they've been beat tonight. I'm shocked with their result. But you know, we're not going to have Jack Grealish, no Michael Keane. He's going to be definitely forced to play Jake O'Brien and Tarkowski at centre half, Nathan Patterson at right back, Mikalenko. It's going to be the Forest defence that I have been asking for. I think we've all been asking for, Blues, but we didn't get it again tonight. So the lineup were just, yeah, frustrating. Positives from tonight: Harrison Armstrong's going to be a baller. He really is. Like I said, he you know, tonight he reminded me of Kieran Dewsbury Hall on the ball. I think his link-up play with him in the future is going to look good. But just too slow, Blues. Too slow. We need more pace in this team. Everton, it's that sorry story again. Everton need signings. We do. And yeah, I'm going to leave this one there, Blues. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Another frustrating night. Losing 2 players as well really does mount the frustrations for us Evertonians, but we move on. And Moyes' hand is forced at weekend, and let's see what type of Everton performance we get. You know, I'm not feeling optimistic, to be honest. And could this Everton squad, I can't believe I'm saying this, obviously I'm going to the game and that, and I don't want to see Everton ever get beat, of course I don't, but would going out the FA Cup be a bad thing? I can't believe I'm saying that, but we're so limited with players. It feels like it's getting worse. Obviously after this we're going to have Idrissa Gana Gueye and Iliman Ndiaye back, and hopefully Kieran Dewsbury Hall isn't too far away with his hamstring, and also Jared Branthwaite. Let's hope that there's better times around the next corner, Blues. I'm going to leave this one there again. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Up the toffees, and I'll see you in the next one.